Hi, my name is Noemi Salvador. I am from Ecuador, a country that has relied its economy on the exploitation of its natural resources and its people. And I think it became a problem when we thought that exploiting nature was okay. So then we started exploiting people because nobody stopped us. I come from a predominant population of indigenous people, and I'm basically here to promote life in everywhere and to remind that even when we advocate for these cases, we have to remind ourselves where we come from, and we have to remind that there's compassion within us. And we cannot share what we don't have. So if we don't have love for ourselves and the life we hold inside us, then we cannot express it to other people. It's important the unity that I have learned through time. It's important to remember that this is not our land and this is not our planet. And our role here is to live in harmony with every being on earth. And we have to be reminded that before us, indigenous people were the ones who were here. And we have to be reminded that in order for harmony to exist, respect has to be always present. We need to be conscious of our actions because our actions can either brighten someone's day or can either collapse someone's life. And we have to be very conscious of what we share and the stories that we tell because they have the power to heal. And what I want to see in the world for now is that love that we have forgotten, that is so essential for our existence. We have to be reminded that there are other generations coming after us and we need to build a place that is safe for them and is safe for everyone to walk in.
I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, which is the province where the tar sands are.
So how is that affecting how you live up there?
Well, it's not necessarily affecting my life because I am white and privileged and live in the city, but it's strongly affecting the First Nations communities that live near the tar sands, and it's affecting immigrants and refugees who have to find jobs where they can, which is always the tar sands. And so it's breaking families up, it's causing communities to reform and readjust, and it's really impacting the First Nations way of life and how they live off the land. I think that the symbol of marching across America is really, really powerful, and that we need to try to find similar ways of symbolic representation of a community coming together and fighting the powers that be to enact change and for the good.
I heard that yesterday for the first time.
I say no more. You say fracking. No more. Fracking. No more. Fracking. No more. Fracking. No more. Fracking. I say social. You say justice. Social. Justice. Social.
Justice. My brother, I'm from San Francisco, the Bay Area over there, and I'm marching for climate action. For the most part, though, I am tired of seeing big corporations exploit the land that has once sustained life. The earth has given birth to all of us, and now we are destroying it slowly, bleeding it of its natural resources. And this needs to stop so we can continue sustaining life on this planet, because see, Native Americans were sustainable for 14,000 years, I believe, before us, and now in the last 200 years we've destroyed all the progress that they have made. That is why I'm marching to stop companies like BP and Shell and Monsanto from destroying this beautiful, pristine land.
Okay, thanks. And I see you met a new friend here?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Frankie Edwards. I was just walking to get my paycheck, and I seen these guys walking, marching for a cause that I completely support, so I joined in their walk.
Okay, thanks.
The carbon footprint of the country, the world, is the first step to a better life.
And I feel like I'm just taking a small step and making sure that there's a future for the next generation and the next 7 generations. That's what I'm about. You've been drawn forever.
Yeah, been drawn.
That's super cool.
So, how far did you walk?
I walked since Nebraska. And what was it like? How did people treat you?
Good, very good.
So you're on the way to save the planet, huh?
Yes.
All the way to Washington, D.C. Guess who's going to be in Washington, D.C. when you get there?
You.
That's right. So I'll be seeing you again. We're gonna show them how it's done, right? There you go. Okay.
Yum! Yum! You guys are awesome! Yum!
So you have some marchers here with you, and so they stayed at your house. So what was that like?
It was wonderful. We had an amazing time. I'm so glad I got to meet her. Oh my gosh, there were 4 of them. They were so awesome. They were so cuddly.
So you're gonna miss each other when you're gone and separated?
We're gonna miss each other when we'll find them again. Oh yeah, definitely. We will probably both be back. Ping and Ben were already buddies, but it was my first time meeting Ping, and I'm definitely sold on Ping. So, and on you. So I'm coming back.
Another hour.
We're gonna have. They're gonna revoke. They're gonna clear everything up.
Yeah.
It always do.
People say nature bats last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so great. That's really is.
I mean, it's in the Bible. We're supposed to be stewards. We're supposed to take care of this beautiful planet. You know?
Yes, but they don't. Look at. It's just going.
Yeah.
The
It's
weather
just going
change.
away.
You don't know what there's gonna be no more.
No, nobody. You're not a human being. You're not gonna do no more. So much violence, stuff these days.
Well,
We don't know what's gonna happen.
There ain't no power like the power of the people.
I wish you luck. It's
Well,
all gone.
well, we are you, you are us. I mean, we're just a few folks walking across the country, but we're just, you know, we don't mean anything except the way we connect with you.
Right.
That's how it works. So this
Y'all just
conversation.
keep walking. Y'all don't stop. Just keep walking, huh?
No, we stop and talk.
All of y'all come together at one stop. Is it like we do now?
Well, just I just had a chance to talk, so we're talking.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good.
we're staying
we
in churches sometimes. We're camping a lot of the time.
Well, that's good. That is so nice. 'Cause I see that's about plus. I ain't never seen them people walking at one time.
Boy, never move to my road.
Only 77.
You're 77, and how far have you come so far?
Well, ever since Los Angeles.
Okay, so you're holding up pretty well?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. Well,
I lost 10 pounds, and I'm 5 pounds from my high school football weight.
oh, great. Put some of those 19-year-olds to shame. But yeah, I rode my bike to DC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Tour de Frac, we were called.
Okay.
And I'll be seeing you in DC on the 1st, too. All right. So I'm going to step back and get you rolling out of here.
There it is. Thank you.
If you want it, you can get it. If you want it, I'ma hit it. Flip it, rub it, drop it, smack it, look back at it. Oh my God.
that much. But it does.
It's just like a problem. So I have
Yeah, I understand that. No.
To move the rack, back so we can now get all the stuff that's fallen in the middle. Nope.
They could sue them for projected lost profits because that's considered property because corporations are people under our Constitution. And so they realized that there was a more systemic injustice happening, which was that our entire legal system is entirely designed to protect corporations and ensure that corporations can stomp on small communities. And so rather than just passing a particular ban on, say, confined animal feedlot operations or on fracking or on injection wells, they decided to create a Bill of Rights that brings the power to the community itself and disregards and does not accept corporate power and government power backing up corporate power that comes from elsewhere. So included in a community Bill of Rights can be, and here are some examples, are each person's right to clean air and clean water, the right to community self-determination, the right to a sustainable energy future, the rights of ecosystems is one, which is really, I think, very new and very exciting to a lot of people, the idea that a river itself can have rights. But these Bills of Rights have been passed in 89 different towns and areas in Pennsylvania. Eight? Oh, never mind. Okay. Not 89.
8 or 9.
8 or 9. Okay. Around 4 areas, 4 towns in Ohio, and there are 4 that are currently attempting to push them through. And there's some legal action pending currently in terms of places that have tried to pass community bills of rights getting sued and or being proactive in suing the corporations that were trying to come in. And when there is legal action, it seems to bring a whole lot of positive attention to what's going on because people realize if these people are getting sued for trying to ban fracking in their town, clearly our system is not set up right. Clearly our system is not really set up to protect these people. And so I was really excited when I heard about it because it's one of the first tools I've really encountered that addresses the underlying power structures of all these horrible, horrible, horrible things. Rather than just saying, please, please, evil corporation, will you be a tiny, tiny bit less evil? It actually says, no, you can't be evil at all, and we have the power in this situation to stop you from being evil. And it could potentially have ripples in terms of larger systems of government. So if we can establish community sovereignty, then potentially states could eventually have the right to do the same thing. And eventually, we could theoretically, as a country, establish sovereignty of what we allow to happen and what we don't. And this is what I heard the head of CELDEF suggest when I heard him speak. And so I just I guess I encourage all of you guys to look into that. I know it's something up in New York that one of our marchers is considering pushing for right now to stop a liquefied natural gas storage facility from coming into her community. And it's something that can be put on a community ballot for people to vote on. Youngstown, which we just passed through, is inching ever and ever and ever closer to getting one passed there. It lost by only about 500 votes last year. So yeah, I think it's a really exciting way to take back the power.
I tear away from reality. The more sanity is left, I can barely breathe, caught in this web, feeling like I've reached defeat. But then I took another step, and I began to see the light that shines brighter than you and me. The soul within the earth so deep, the birth of life, destruction we seek, till the end of times soon to come. The species are dying, and what have we become? Man's so evil. The earth is fighting. The seed of greed. We must help our mother in need. The earth gave birth to you and me. The canyons, the seas, the trees, we breathe. They face a disease. The disease of greed is what I mean. Can't you see? We've blindly destroyed what we need. The earth without man would be a heaven indeed.
They were careful to watch her snakes. While they slept, a hungry snake was looking for dinner on his way from the ice jar. I will fill this jar with dinner, he said. It wasn't long before he found 3 mice. Little, warm, and tasty. Fast. Something you can't keep down inside, so cry along and sing it. For the morning time and time.